I doubt someone over at Linus Media Group will see this video, but this could be a good idea for Tech Quickie or the main channel. Here I have a 64 gig micro SD card. Now this micro SD card is corrupt, and I have no idea why these do this, and I have no idea how to reverse it. So let me first show you what exactly is wrong with this drive. So let me plug it into my laptop here, which has a micro SD card reader built right into it. So the drive pops up completely normal. Let's say I want to watch one of my anime here. So let's say I want to watch this. Of course, VLC doesn't like it because I'm on a lower end tablet here, but I can scrub through without an issue. Come on, you stupid. When VLC actually decides to run properly, obviously, but I can clearly play the anime without an issue. Let's say I want to move it to my desktop to maybe increase the data throughput so VLC runs a little bit more cleaner. So copy to the desktop, let's see if I can play it. Okay, so it still has its wonkiness because I'm running this on a fairly low-end computer, but when VLC decides to play it correctly, it does scrub through and it does run just fine. Hence why if I tend to watch an anime on this lower-end Dell, I tend to do a video conversion so you don't see these artifacts like you're seeing right here. But I can clearly play it from the SD card, I can copy it to the desktop, and the video plays just fine. Granted, again, I'm on a fairly low-end laptop that really can't handle the throughput of the video file. So you would think the flash drive is just fine. Well, here's where I can prove that it's not fine. So let's just start by deleting these 30 files on this drive, which equates to about 30 or so gigs. The computer acts like it's deleting the files as normal. So obviously let's go and safe eject. And it safe ejects without an issue. So I'm going to pop it from the computer, plug it back in, and even though the computer says everything was deleted, as you clearly can tell, they're not deleted. And let's go back to that exact same video I played, which is episode 4. I hit enter. Again, we have the same artifacting issues because again I'm on a lower end piece of junk laptop. But I can still scrub relatively fine, and if it decides to play properly, it is running just fine. So this drive is, as you can tell, corrupted. It's basically in a read-only state. And before you ask, why don't I just do a format? Well, this is what happens when I try to format it. I get a formatting error. But of course, let's try something else. Let's try formatting it as this. If I format it as that, it says the format's complete, but as you can tell, it's not. So maybe someone on the forum can explain to me why this happens and if there's a solution to resolve this issue. Because this isn't the only micro SD card that I have in my house that's corrupted like this. I have about 250 gigs worth of these freaking micro SD cards that are completely dead. And how they kept corrupting was because I used them in my Android phones as a storage device, as storage for when I record video. Using them as storage to record video was enough to corrupt them. Hence why I do not like using these micro SD cards. And I'm getting to the point now where I'm pissed off with these things constantly corrupting, just using them as normal cards and using them for what they're designed to do. And yet they just freaking corrupt like no tomorrow. I have no idea how much money I lost due to these stupid things corrupting like this. It's infuriating.